In today's video, we discuss what is hypothesis testing, definition of hypothesis testing, and steps involved to calculate or solve the hypothesis testing. But if you are new in my channel, please subscribe the channel. Also press bell icon to receive latest videos. So now let's start. What is hypothesis testing? The term hypothesis testing and testing of hypotheses are used interchangeably. In other words, we can say that hypothesis testing or testing of hypothesis. These two terms are similar thing. Hypothesis testing start with a statement or assumption that we made about population parameter. The parameter may be population mean or proportion. This statement referred to as a hypothesis. A hypothesis example here is a hypothesis might be that mean of monthly commission of sales associate in retail electronics store is $2,000. We cannot contact all these sale associate to ascertain that mean is in fact $2,000 because to calculate and to follow the whole procedure and interviewing every electronics shop is very costly and time consuming. To test the validity of assumption that mean is $2,000, we must select a sample from population of all electronic sale associates and calculate sample statistics. And based on certain decision rule, we accept or reject the claim. If a sample mean is $1,000 for electronic sale associates, it would certainly cause to reject the hypothesis. However, if suppose that sample mean is $1,995, is that close enough to $2,000 for us to accept the assumption that the population mean is $2,000? As you know, there is little bit difference because sample mean is $995 and the hypothesis mean is $2,000. There is only difference of $5 between the two means. It may be sampling error or there is any statistical significant that the difference is statistical significant. So in such situation, we use hypothesis testing to draw conclusion about the population hypothesis. Here is the definition: a procedure based on sample evidence and the probability theory to determine whether the hypothesis is a reasonable statement, or in other words, we can say that any procedure which is based on sample evidence and probability theory to determine that hypothesis is correct or true. The steps involving for testing of a hypothesis: first of all, we state a null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. In the second step, select the level of significance, which is the probability of type first error, and we discuss in detail all these steps in my previous videos, so we only simple discuss here the main headings. And the third step is identify the test statistics. As you know, test statistics may be z test, t test, chi or f. So we select the test statistics according to situation or from which distribution the data we take. Next is formulate a decision rule. On the basis of test statistics, we formulate a decision rule, and in final stage arrive at a decision where the value of our test statistics is lie in acceptance region or in rejection region. On the basis of this value, we take decision either to reject H naught or to accept the H naught. Thanks.